Okay, guys, we have a sad one here. We have a nearly 100-year-old U.S. Coast Guard cutter heading for scrap. Here's the story from the Maritime Executive, which was published on the 12th of September, 2025. A U.S. Coast Guard cutter built in 1927 that has been part of the USS Silverside's Submarine Museum exhibit in Michigan for many years has been towed away to be scrapped. The decision came following what the museum said was significant deterioration that made efforts towards continuous preservation unfeasible. The museum announced on September the 10th that after thoughtful deliberation, it had made the difficult decision to remove the cutter from its permanent collection. The cutter had been part of the exhibits for over 3 decades. The 38-meter or 125-foot active class patrol cutter was commissioned in 1927. She was decommissioned in 1968 and donated to the museum in 1993, where she's been offering visitors a glimpse into life aboard a patrol vessel. However, the vessel's deteriorating condition had progressed, the museum said, to the point of being inaccessible for public touring. The museum highlighted that while it had made efforts to explore alternative preservation options, the vessel's condition have meant that continued stewardship is no longer sustainable. It believes that with the cold season approaching, the combination of time, weather, and structural decline made timely action necessary to ensure the safety of the vessel and the surrounding environment. To honor her legacy, all historical artifacts and interpretive materials housed on board the vessel have been removed to ensure continued educational and historical value. These artifacts will now be part of a broader collection at the museum and shared among partner organizations. This is very unfortunate, but she made it to about 98 years old, and there's no shame in that. The people responsible for her had to make a decision, and getting her out of there before she actually sank is a pretty smart move, I think. Could he have done something else with her? Absolutely. But getting her out of the water before she sank is a good thing. We've all seen what happens with deteriorating vessels. When they sink to the bottom, they become a big problem for everybody, especially the environment. All right, guys, there it is. As always, thanks for watching. If you're new here and you like these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you on the next one.